What about the men who may look at the situation and just feel, what's the point? She's going to get custody. I'm going to have to pay this ridiculous amount of money. What about the men who come to you and they're already defeated in a way? How do you get them to the point to be successful through your game plan, through your coaching and your direction?
A lot of times guys come to me and they're extremely depressed. They feel like they're already behind the eight ball. It's pointless. There's no way they could ever do anything to like change the situation. And what I tell them is we have to develop a long-term strategy. This is chess. We are thinking 3 and 4 and 5 and 10 steps down the road. We cannot think just like, I'm going to react to this one thing and then react to that one thing, because if all you're doing is reacting to one thing, the other side's always going to be in charge. You have to look at it and be like, okay, so I'm in Long Beach, she's in Riverside, the kid's 4 right now, he's going to be going to school, he's in preschool, we're going to put him in kindergarten out there. I want to be able to have more time with him. That means I need to change careers, change my house, change where I'm living, position myself so that I have flexibility. And oh, that probably means that I need to get a promotion and a transfer in my company. So how do I make that happen? I need to put that stuff in motion. Oh, I need to prepare to change my life radically. That's not something I'm going to do in 30, 60, 90 days. It's going to be a 6-month, 12-month, 18-month process. And we play the long game.
I wonder, with things going the way they are now, and you may be aware of this, there seems to be this struggle between men and women. Like there's this growing gulf of disconnect where you have subgroups of women who feel all men are nothing, and then you have this subgroup of men who feel all women are nothing. And there seems to be this growing but very loud minority on both genders going at each other and attacking each other. When it comes to the preparation to kind of separate yourself from that, and for me, I'll use me as an example. If I were to come to you and I want to have custody of my children, what is the preparation for me to do before I come to you, before we have that sit down and say, okay, eventually I want to have my kids with me as much as possible. What can I do, David, to prepare myself before you and I have that first or maybe even second meeting?
A lot of times I need them to start looking at what's their schedule, what's the kid's schedule, what's mom's schedule. Like create that calendar of how are lives actually being lived right now. And then we can start moving pieces around and figure out what we're going to do from a strategy perspective. Once you meet with me, you're going to leave with a bunch of direction of courses you need to take, things you need to do to position yourself. And that's the goal, is to really position yourself 6 months, 12 months down the road, 18 months down the road to make the request that you want.